What's up, Painkillers? How's everyone doing? Woo! My name is Anu, and comedy has forced me to be more outgoing. Yay, comedy! I used to think I was an introvert, but it just turns out that I just hate people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will probably hang out with you after the show, but just know when I get home, I'll make a journal entry in my notebook about everything that's wrong with you. I work at a pharmacy, that's my day job. Say yes to drugs! Woo! I'm a pharmacy tech, and I'm not supposed to give medical advice, but they ask me anyway, so I tell them, well, sure, I will look at your rash, but I'm gonna tell you it's probably herpes. Once in a while, sometimes they'll come in and give me some cool and weird compliments. Like this guy came in and he called me an Arabic bitch. I ignored him. Yeah, I know. I ignored him. And then he proceeded to yell. He's like, you heard me, you Arabic bitch. I know. How good was my eye makeup that day? He couldn't even see my face. I was wearing a mask. But I took it as a compliment because to me, they're like one of the most beautiful women on earth. So I was like, cool. He might as well would have just said like, you heard me, you goddess beauty. Yes. And I didn't even pay attention to the bitch part because we all know I'm not a bitch. No, even though I aspire to be one. I have tried several times to convince people I am one, but it always ends up in a text saying, oh, no big deal, love you, bye. And I'm originally from India. India has a huge population, right? Which is actually caused by a book called the Kama Sutra. The Kama Sutra is a book of sex positions, you know. And that's how smart Indians are. That's how smart Indians are, right? We reproduce by reading. And we also bring to you the yoga, which is just the training. I wish we can normalize just walking away from uncomfortable questions. Like sometimes when people tell me, oh, Anu, why don't you have any kids? Something like that. I wish we could just walk away when they ask me, like, why don't you have any kids? Oh. It's like, what do you mean I don't have any kids? Probably because I couldn't handle all the crying all day and night. And they're like, well, no, they don't cry all day and night. And I meant, no, me. I meant me. If anyone's going to be crying so hard they poop in their pants, it's going to be me. They go, well, oh, so what do you do in your free time, no kids? I'm like, oh, let's see, I got enough time to go downhill, mountain biking, maybe playing spotting, whispering at churches, playing with my dog, singing, songwriting, giving orgasms, mainly to myself, because I'm good at it. That's why I don't have any kids. And I'm like, wait, what's the question again? And they're like, oh, we were just asking why you don't have any kids. Oh. And I like to sing. You might even recognize me from American Idol, where they show all the reject losers crying in the end. To Sarah McLachlan, season 3, episode 5, fast forward all the way to the end. I wasn't really crying, I was just a little upset. Like, screw you, Simon. So I don't need them. I'm trying out for The Voice. I'm super excited to get a call back. Thank you. It's been 6 years. So fingers crossed. So I wanted to sing for TV so bad that I prayed to God. And by God, I mean Morgan Freeman. Because that's who I visualize. But, people like to keep maybe their girlfriends or boyfriends in their pocket wallet. I like to keep Morgan Freeman. So I prayed to Morgan Freeman and he replied. And by that, I mean I now sing at a church band. Because that's what happens when you ask God you want to be a singer. He makes you do it for him. which is fine because I always, figured I might sing at a funeral one day. I just didn't think it would be the one for my singing career. I mean, the church stage is not the American Idol stage, but I do have this really amazing view. It's not like Rocklin or anything. It's this hot assistant church pastor, Pastor Dean. 6'2", tall, athletic. He could probably be a pro athlete because he builds the body of Christ every Sunday. You should just go up there and spot him. And so when I'm doing my singing up there, I developed this crush on him, and I'm like, whoa, like, am I catching the spirit or am I in love? Usually I don't do anything about my crushes, but this one was serious. I planned a whole future together in my head because I'm a organized and unique psycho. So following Sunday after my singing, I wanted to go backstage to say hello to Pastor Dean, and he just shakes my hand and says, "Great job," and he walks away. And I'm like, what? No! I don't want to end up in friend zone again. So I'm like, come on, Morgan, do something. Nothing out of him. So I had to take matters in my own hand. So I went to Forever 21 and picked out a slutty church dress. Tried it on, looks good. Following Sunday, I wore my slutty church dress. After my singing, I go backstage again and I say, "Good morning, Pastor Dean." And this time he notices me. He goes, "Anu," pulls me aside. "Don't call me Pastor Dean. Just call me Dean." I was like, ooh, we're on first name basis. All right, thanks, Morgan. So now I gotta ask him out, right? Because I gotta let him know about our wedding plans that's happening soon, the one I planned, in my head. So following Sunday comes around after my singing, I go backstage again, and what do I see? He was up close and personal with a hot blonde, and I was bummed. I was like, fine, Pastor Dean, more like Pastor Tease. So I said, I just walked off without saying bye. And then I looked up at the sky again. "You got anything better for me?" And that is when my phone beeped. And it was a call back from the voice. Yeah, thank you. I'm super excited to get that call back. Yeah, they just want me to tune in every Tuesday to vote for their top 10. I have a dog. Any dog lovers? Yeah. My little one, Tuffy, his name is Tuffy. He loves to eat healthy. He eats all things healthy, like lean beef, lean turkey, broccoli, carrots, spinach, zucchini, and his own shit. It's all about balance. But I was thinking, how funny is it when we have dogs, we're so particular about their diets, right? No, he can't have grains. Yeah, the dog owner just finished their second bottle of wine. We're a healthy household. I was watching this old school retro movie the other day. It's called Moonstruck. And I landed with this cool impression. In that one scene where Nick Cage is upset because he lost his hand and his bride left him. So I want to do a little, my take on that impression. Ready? So please clap. Oh, this one's not going to work. All right. Clap it up! Woo! I lost my hand! I lost my bride. Thank you.
Isn't this mic stand kind of scary?
Yeah, I know.
All right, give it up for our church girl, Anu.